Hello everyone and welcome to hole number 3, a par 5 of the Porthello Cove in the Summer Major. The video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, so let's go! We are going to take the left route here, so we're going to play uphill, massively uphill, so you take away 20% of your normal adjustment. We are going to go with max topspin and max side spin to the right. We are not going to overpower. And the reason we are not going to overpower is that we do not want to get too far. The problem we do have with going with this drive is that if we are putting ourselves with too much overpower or too much topspin, then we're going to find ourselves using the slope that is on this fairway. As you will be able to see now, it slopes massively down to the right, and we kind of want to use that to our favor to stay before the rough there. Otherwise, as you can see, it's most likely going to travel down towards the rocks there amongst the rough, and then we are not going to be able to reach for the green in two. If going too close to the right side, we're going to drop down there as well, and that is a risk that you're going to take by playing the left route. Then you maybe wonder, why ain't I playing from the right side then? Yeah, that is because I do believe like having the open shot, like the second shot that we're going to have from the fairway, is going to help us big time compared to the one on the right side. We need to have in mind that we're playing from the front tee, which is for players that might not have upgraded drivers. As you can see, I do have an extra mile level 5, but there will be players that do have a quarterback, or they have a low level, a little bit lower level extra mile and stuff like that. So, and going on the right side, that will put you in a situation where you're most likely is going to have to use an enormous amount of power with your drive. You can see here our opponent's ball is going to drop down to the right, and as you see, it's very close to the rough. If playing on the right side anyway, you're going to have the second shot bouncing over the bunker, which is going to be tricky, but you're not going to have any elevation to account for. So we're going to play now downhill, and now we're going to play 40% more than we normally do. So again, it's a very weird shot, but as you can see, we're kind of dropping down from a hill, so we're going to not try to overpower or anything, just going to use the topspin that we do have on our drive and put ourselves close towards the pin. And now 3.0, we're going to adjust it as, again, as I said, 40% extra, which is going to be 1.9 rings with the big dog level 5. And 4 bars of topspin, and as you can see here now, the ball is going to be pushed more than normal. We're going to get the bounce that we do want and roll towards the pin and land nicely there and pot the ball for an eagle. And that is the thing that we are looking for here for hole number 3, because hole number 3, the first par 5, is going to be a tough albatross hole. And just by having like an open shot towards the pin, we might going to have an albatross some of the times, but many of the times we're not going to have that. And one other thing as well is, if you're not going to be able to reach for the green in 2, the shot that our opponent is playing here now, look at the ball here, it's going to fall down to the right, and he's close again. If you're too much to the right there, it's definitely going to fall down massively into a bunker there. But here is how you play hole number 3 from the first tee. You can practice this on tour number 5, which is the World Links. And in the end, I want to say thank you, and the video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and good luck in the Summer Major Tournament.